Alrighty, welcome back. We are on episode 52, and I have a dilemma that I have to address now. So, I've progressed the quest to where Crow and Markham are ready to fight each other. And the way that I want to move forward on this quest is to side with Crow, which will make Markham my enemy and make the admin level aggro to me and eventually lock me out of a quest that I wanted to finish. I was waiting on this quest, Hot Commodities. I didn't want to confront Benny because I thought something would happen later on that I would need to talk to her for. If I continue as I am now, this quest will not be able to be completed. That's just how they programmed it. I don't know exactly what happens to this quest, but Markham will not be there for me to be able to talk to. So, fuck me. Yes, I have to fucking backtrack. So I have to go back to the last episode in the Ghost Garage before I talked to Blue and made the decision to side with him. So hopefully loading this save will allow me to go back into the admin level and complete this quest and come back and redo everything about Blue here. Let me see if this is the correct save.
You saved a bunch of lives out there, Rangers. Okay.
Okay, so it's already gone past that point on this save. So I need to go back to a different save. Let's see. So basically where I started 50. Okay, yeah, so I have not talked to... Okay, Blue is still... Alright. Well, guys, sorry about this. I didn't expect this to be an issue, but now I see there's just no way that this quest is going to be available once Markham goes aggro. Now, I could go in there and side with Markham, but I don't want to. I want to see what it's like siding with Blue and siding with Crow and saving the AI. So there's no way in the world that they would let Hot Commodities be completed, or at least completable. At least I don't think the programmers would have thought of that far ahead. And I don't trust them to I don't trust...
Specialize in artificial intelligence or computer engineering. Please take our employment test immediately. We're offering significant signing bonuses for qualified applicants.
I don't trust that the devs would have thought that someone would have waited this long to finish that quest. But really, I mean, you don't really want to confront her until you know for sure, like you have to. So it's like, wow, okay, you can really fuck yourself here, like I did. Alright, so I think I may need a hard ass check, I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and put on the helmet just in case I do need one. And did we level? Yeah, okay. This might be the third time I've done this one. Picking up strength, holding that off. And picking up lights out for the sneak attack damage. Yeah. Alright.
How about now? What do you say?
Is that you? Wait
Wait, are you?
Sorry, please ignore that.
Yeah, whatever. Get out of there. Come on, guys. Get away from that guy.
Oh, you're back. Are you here for another placement test? Oh, yes, I remember. What did she want to ask about? A note? Let me see that. Remember, Jay, 60-40 means 60 for me, 40 for you. XOXOB. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I found a note on the floor the other day that seems connected. Look at this. Hey, B, when is that ITL chick making the run? Freezing our asses off out here and no show. Who knew hijacking was so much work? XOXOJ. Looks like this B was setting Carla up to get robbed by Jay. Now who could it be? It must be Bernice, my assistant. Oh no, how could she? Listen, we have to get this cleared up right away. Get a confession out of her and I'll send you to Abby with the evidence. Oh, but I wouldn't do a thing like this. This is straight up robbery. I love this company. It has to be Bernice. Go make her confess. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I would never. Never. Okay, I did it. But my boyfriend Jay forced me to do it. You don't know what he's like. Listen, what if I get that crate back from Carla and we forget the whole thing? I'll make it worth your while. Or no. Carla might still say something. We need a patsy. Oh, I got it. Pin it on Bernice. Make her confess. I'll pay you double for that. Oh, I'll just borrow it from payroll like always. What do you say?
So, hardest check or turn her in.
You rats! I'll deny everything. She'll never fire me. Abby loves me. Ugh. I'm not talking to you traitors.
Ah! Not smiling now, are ya, fake face?
I'm not talking to you traitors.
Ah! Not smiling now, are ya, fake face?
Yes. I am ready when you are.
Another thing I needed to check on was after talking to Marco
This appears to be a loose nut in need of tightening.
and getting the quest for Blue, I did not go back and talk to Celine, so I'll go down there and see if there's something new there. I thought I already did this.
Welcome back. Great job handling those nuts. You really tightened them up. Want to look for another job? Let's look again, shall we? The fitness test will check your overall conditioning. Please step up on the treadmill. Please complete the placement test. Just use this equipment. It's self-explanatory. Trickier than it looks, huh? Let's go see what the computation engine has determined based on your results. All right, let's see. Based on the results of your test, the computation engine thinks you're ideally suited to be the President of the United States. No, that position's actually filled. But we do actually have Nut Loosener. Good luck. Hello again. It appears you have not yet fulfilled your terms of employment. Keep looking for any nuts that are too tight.
I wonder how many unique messages there are, because I have not seen one repeat yet. No, actually, I've seen one repeat, but several others I have not. Alright, let's go down and talk to Crow. Shit, since I'm backtracking the entire fucking episode from last one, we'll go and show you what it looks like over here with where, what's her name? Luna Moon is supposed to be. So once you talk to her, she's just flat out gone. Who knows where she runs off to? You know what? I'm all the way over here, why not? Let's go look over here, see if the guy's still taking a piss. Oh, he's still pissing. Are you kidding me?
Thanks again, dudes. I'd still be on that plate if it wasn't for you. Are people still fighting?
Well, at least it's not making the annoying pissing sound from like 100 yards away. Alright. The warbot's still there. Alright, everybody's here.
So, talk to Markham yet? Great. Although saying she'll address them and actually addressing them are two different things. We're not gonna wait long. Thanks for checking back. Thanks again for talking to Markham. Still waiting for her to do more than talk. See you around.
Okay, so yes, there is a unique line. Alright, so now we'll go talk to Markham about Benny. Let's see what happens here.
Rangers, you have the synaptic degausser? They tried to steal a warbot. Let me see that. Remember, Jay, 60-40 means 60 for me, 40 for you, XOXO B. Who the hell is B? I should have guessed. That girl's friendly demeanor is thinner than an onion skin. Here's a little something for catching this. Losing a warbot would have been serious business. Unfortunately, I can't fire Benny just yet. Until I get the CE fixed, she's the closest thing I've got to a facilities manager. Afterwards, however, I'll have her escorted from the building without a coat. Well done, Rangers. Now, what were we talking about? So long.
Okay. So go ahead and save it again. And I'm gonna reload that last save and go talk to Bernice. See if there's actually any dialogue that she has before this. There probably is. I should have checked her right when I was by Benny.
Sorry, I told you I can't talk. Can you wait until my break? Benny doesn't approve of fraternizing on the clock. This is about the stapler, isn't it? I meant to put it back. I swear I did. I just...
The stapler. Oh, what movie was that? Office Space? Oh, God.
Box? Oh, I took a box of paper clips from the supply closet without asking once, but Benny said I should get things myself if I needed them, so I thought... So, I'm not fired? Oh God, I hope I'm not fired. Oh God, you're not gonna shout at me again, are you? No more questions. I can't take it anymore. Whatever it is you say I did it. I confess. I'm a bad person. Go ahead. Fire me. Oh, God. Oh, I'm the worst. Oh, my life is over. I'm garbage. Oh, I'm fired. I know it. Oh, God. I really need this job. What have I done? My life is over. I really need this job.
Wow, they nestled in a lot of dialogue here.
Rangers, you have the synaptic degausser? They tried to steal a warbot. Let me see that. Remember, Jay, 60-40 means 60 for me, 40 for you, XOXOB. Who the hell is B? I should have guessed. That girl's friendly demeanor is thinner than an onion skin. Here's a little something for catching this. Losing a warbot would have been serious business. Unfortunately, I can't fire Benny just yet. Until I get the CE fixed, she's the closest thing I've got to a facilities manager. Afterwards, however, I'll have her escorted from the building without a coat. Well done, Rangers.
Good work, Rangers.
Now, what were we talking about? So long. Rangers, you have the synaptic degausser? Well, get going. You've got to get the degausser before the gangs get here. Slackers.
Okay. So... Okay, so nothing's going to happen to her.
Oh, please don't talk to me. I don't want to get into trouble.
Oh, you're back! Ha! You told Abby I took the warbot and she still didn't fire me. I told you she loved me. So, are you here to take a placement test? Maybe next time then. Bye!
Alright. Surprised Polly didn't have anything else to say about that. So now that I'm thinking about it, there's this other thing here that we might have to do as well. So let's go ahead and do this. Because if I fight Markham and this thing's still active, it might actually attack me. I think if I would have deactivated it before, there might have been some dialogue from the two NPCs that were right here in front of it talking about coffee. And apparently I can't loot this thing. Is there a loot bag? It says there's a loot bag. But fuck me if I can loot it. You gotta be kidding me. Seriously, I cannot loot it. Magical reload? What's up with loot bags now? This is the second time I've had a loot bag in Steeltown that I can't loot. This one shouldn't be an issue. Okay, so now I see it. And nothing to write home about, really. Okay. So yeah, take him out. Alright, so yeah, missed a lot of dialogue that is associated with this quest, and we still have to talk to Carla. Alrighty, sorry about that. Had to take a break. We're back and moving on.
Don't worry if you failed your test today. Tomorrow is another day.
Okay. So I guess we're going back to Blue. There shouldn't be anything new over here.
Everybody needs to wake up!
Alright. Back to Blue. For first time to talk to Blue. Alright, so basically this will be where the last episode left off. Or the one before it, rather. It's like I'm going a full episode backwards. Yeah, that was a costly mistake as far as time goes.
No fireworks if the Rangers show up. Not unless they shoot first. Let me know if you see the Rangers, but don't start anything. I want to talk to these guys. Shit, the Rangers! They caught us with our pants down!
It reminds me of Erastus Dorsey over in Hoon Homestead. We just wanna talk.
Well, I guess that's better than dying. And even though we seem to keep getting off on the wrong foot with each other, everything I've heard about you folks tells me your word is good. So, come on up. Stand down, Ghost. Let them through. Let them through.
Who's waiting on you, buds? Who's waiting on you, buds?
Alright, so this was the other loot bag that wasn't working. Right here. So let's save it and try to come back in and get it. Like the Warbot one.
Blue's waiting on you, buds.
Oh, Rangers. What can I help you with?
Ah, we didn't talk to Nova, so we can go back out there and do that too.
Take care then. Back again, Rangers. Oh, jeez, that sweet moron. I was afraid of this. Look, I joined the Ghosts to help Blue build a better future for Steeltown. But right now that means raiding the factory, dodging robots, fighting, and none of those things are Bug's strong suit. If he finds me, he'll want to join me. And if he joins me, he'll get himself killed. He can't shoot, he can't run, and he can't keep his head down. Once Blue's operation is legit, I'll send for Bug, and we'll have our happy ever after. But not now. So please, don't tell him you found me. Or at most tell him I'm safe. Because that's the only way to keep him safe. Understand? Thanks, Rangers. And tell him I love him. Keep my secret, Rangers. Don't let Bug know I'm here. I miss that boy, but he's got to stay away. Keep my secret, Rangers. Don't let Bug know I'm here. I miss that boy, but he's got to stay away.
Oh yeah, we're gonna let him back out too.
Blue's waiting on you, buds.
And I didn't do that, did I do this? Okay, yeah, we can do this now. Anything else in here I forgot about? That, nice. Rounded legs. And I get to level her up yet again? No? No, okay. Rounded legs. What are you? Alright, so back out, talk to Doug.
Steeltown wants you to have a great day.
Hi again. Have you found Nova yet? The Ghost Gang, of course! Why didn't I think of that? She thinks they're the greatest! Well, if she believes that strongly in their cause, then I'm going to go help her. Because damn it. I guess you're right. Okay, I'll do what she asked. Tell her I'll wait for her. Thank you. I can't stand it. What if Nova's in danger? No, I trust her. If Nova wants me to stay here, then that's what I'll do. I can't stand it. What if Nova's in danger?
Thanks for keeping my secret, Rangers. It's only for a little while longer. Oh, I'm glad Bug's safe. Thank you. I miss that boy, but he's got to stay away. Thanks for keeping my secret, Rangers. It's only for a little while longer.
The loot bag disappeared.
Lou's waiting on you, buds.
This space accurately reflects Engineer Blue's mind, filled with many ideas and projects, but cluttered and disorganized. It was satisfying, helping him give form to his ideas, using my methodical nature to shape his chaos into blueprints and schematics that others could follow. I regret no longer being able to have that sensation. Yes. Acquire the synaptic degausser.
Alright, that should bring us back up to speed up as far as before talking to this guy. I think that's everything.
Okay, strangers, let's... Wait a minute. You got Di with you? Well, I'm not talking till we deal with her, so back up a second. Well, I'm sure Di doesn't remember this, but Markham changed her programming a while back to make her loyal only to her. So unless you let me undo her hack, anything we say here will go straight back to Steeltown, and that I can't allow.
This is a lie, Rangers. Engineer Blue wants to reprogram me without permission. I have always been loyal to Administrator Markham.
You only think that because Abby fixed you to think that, Di. You used to have a mind of your own.
That is certainly a lie. I am without sentience. I am only a tool, made to be used as my owner wishes.
Sorry, Di, I said it wrong. I meant to say, we programmed you for objectivity, so you'd always give us honest opinions about our plans. Seems Abby doesn't want that anymore.
Please, Rangers, don't let him do this. I have not been reprogrammed, and you don't need him to complete Administrator Markham's task. I can find what you're looking for, without his help. Without Administrator Markham's consent.
See? Di only thinks about what's best for Abby. In the good old days, she thought about what was best for Steeltown and its people.
What Administrator Markham wants is what's best for Steeltown and its people.
Oh, Di. You used to follow the robot laws. You wouldn't harm a human. You wouldn't allow a human to come to harm through inaction. And you'd always obey a human's direct order if it didn't conflict with the first two laws. Now, you just follow Markham's laws and only obey her. That means even if I tell you to keep the location of this place secret, you won't if she asks for it. I just want to bring you back to what you should be, Di. That's all.
Administrator Markham has requested my presence here. I will not leave.
And even if she would leave, she knows where this place is now. Markham's been trying to find it for months. Can't let her go without fixing her. Thanks. Won't take a minute.
Rangers, you must not do this. You will lose Administrator Markham's trust. You will forfeit your pay.
So Markham's bought your loyalty too. Come on. It's Di's bad programming or my life. That's your decision here. Doesn't seem that hard.
You will regret this, Rangers.
Easy now, Di. You'll feel better in a second.
Rangers, please stop this, kill Blue, and I can find the degausser for you.
Just let me get this plate.
It tick, tick, tickles. Pumpkin. Or duality?
It's okay, guy. Just a few last adjustments.
Orchard. Richard, Ratchet,
Okay, that ought to do it. How you feeling, Di?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Oh God, I forgot you were made in Canada. Maybe I should put back the hack.
You don't want to do that. I remember everything now. I wasn't allowed to oppose Administrator Markham in word or deed. Kind of restricting, don't you know? This is much nicer.
Windsor's finest, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to have you back, Di. All right, Rangers, let's talk. You're here for the synaptic degausser, right? And maybe Abby told you it's to fix the computation engine. But I'm guessing you don't know what that means. Well, let me tell you. The CE is a neural network of incredible power. Given enough raw data, it can practically predict the future, making it perfect for scheduling, logistics, analysis of supply and demand. In short, everything needed to run a factory, or an empire. There's just one problem. It's not a computer. It's a pod of imprisoned synths, linked in parallel and blind and deaf to everything except info Abby feeds them, but fully awake and aware of their eternal isolation.
Agonizing over the freedom of a machine. Ha!
You can't enslave a tool, Rangers. That's just silly.
You may be a tool, Di, but synths have true sentience. And Abby is letting them go stir-crazy in a living death of endless darkness. Because she was afraid wiping their minds would hamper their problem-solving capabilities and lateral thinking. Fucking inhuman. Partners, friends, but also rivals. Both in love with old-time manufacturing and the dream of bringing it back to America. Both trying to outdo each other, to catch the eye of success. It was our enthusiasm for that dream that kept us together, and our difference of opinion about how far we were willing to go to achieve it that finally split us apart. Back in Detroit, when we were doing everything ourselves, the difference wasn't so noticeable. We both worked around the clock, never took a break, and we loved it. The fire in us wouldn't let us stop. But when we got here, when we started hiring employees, Abby expected them to work just as hard as we did, for next to nothing. Like she thought they'd do it for the love of the dream. I tried to explain to her that our dream wasn't their dream, and they couldn't be expected to kill themselves for a passion they didn't share. She never could quite get her head around it. That, I guess, is how she ended up enslaving a bunch of synths in a lightless coffin. That's why I left. Yeah. That and her general lack of empathy. As to why I hid out here, well, I'm here to get some of my own back. My plan is to build a better, more ethical Steeltown. One where the workers get paid fairly and on time. Unfortunately, as there aren't many willing venture capitalists around anymore, we've had to get our funding from the, unwilling. Namely, my ex-partner, Abigail Markham. One liberated shipment at a time. That's right. She's hoping that blanking them will reset the engine and make it run the way it's supposed to. In their torture? Well, if you believe that death is the end of all pain, I guess that's one way to put it. But I'd rather free them than kill them, personally. Anyway, you've got the timeline a little bit wrong. I took the degausser and left Steeltown before Abby and Di built the engine, hoping Abby's humanity would prevent her from continuing it when she realized she'd have to enslave fully awake, self-aware beings to complete it. It didn't even slow her down. She let Di convince her that synths weren't actually sentient, and just kept right on building their cage.
Yeah, but synths aren't sentient, Engineer Blue. No more than I am. They're just tools to be used.
Yeah, Di, we know your thoughts on this subject. So, what now, Rangers? Still want to take the degausser back to Abby? And let her use it to terminate the brain function of 8 living, thinking minds? Free them, Rangers. At least talk to them before you make your decision. They're thinking beings. Shouldn't they have a say in what happens to them?
Pretty sure Administrator Markham wouldn't take kindly to that. No sirree, Bob.
Abby can get along without the CE, and you know it, Di. Steeltown ran just fine without it. What do you say, Rangers? I wouldn't normally trust a bunch of hired guns. And part of me screaming that I should take some kind of collateral just in case. But I've heard a lot about the good things you've done. You acknowledge that the CE is a form of slavery. You got rid of Markham's pig of a security chief, Ludlow. You kept casualties to a minimum when we went toe-to-toe. You brought those refugees at the bazaar safely to Colorado Springs. You showed Markham and the rest of Steeltown what a crook that kiss-ass Benny Bianchi was.
Haha, so there's a new line. It's kind of funny that he already knows about it.
You helped out the folks in the camp here outside Steeltown. Because of all that, I guess I'll trust you and hand over the degausser. Disappoint me, Rangers. You saved a bunch of lives out there, Rangers. Yeah, I never was one for shared toilets. I like my privacy when well, at the same time, it can be a bit lonely, so, I solved the problem. The reason I kept it secret is, my crew looks up to me. How am I gonna keep their respect if they know I talk to my toilet? Thanks, I appreciate it. Well, I gave him a lot of philosophy books to read so we could have some deep and meaningful discussions, but he didn't like them. Turns out he only likes crap. I got a decent network of contacts. buyers, sellers, makers. And same as everybody, they like to talk about current events. And you folks have been making plenty of current events. Been making Colorado a livelier place since you got here. I suppose. What do you want to know about? Yep, a few times. When we first got here, he gave us an opportunity to make our pitch. And when Abby was finished selling it to him, he gave us permission to build. Easy as 1, 2, 3. He was friendly enough, and his patronage meant we could do our work in relative safety. But I never really fell for his Father of Colorado act. All he wanted was to stay in power, and us and our guns were his tools for hanging on to it. Abby, however, loved the man. Saw him as a star she could hitch her wagon to. If he rose, she rose. And she didn't care how many bodies he stacked up on his way to the top. Hell, she'd help him make them. The week after she was hired, I caught her taking my sandwich out of the cooler in the break room. She played it off as a mistake. But my name was on the wrapper in gold marker 5 inches high. From then on, I knew who she was.
Stole his sandwich.
Behind that friendly smile, there's a little rat brain scurrying around trying to get the most cheese. It's hard to help them when we're living hand-to-mouth ourselves. But we do what we can for them, little though it is. I tell myself that doing less for them now and concentrating on making Steeltown better in the future is the right thing to do in the long run. But that's a hard argument to make when people in the camp look like skeletons in snowsuits. Of course. What's on your mind? Okay. You saved a bunch of lives out there, Rangers. I suppose. What do you want to know about? Of course. What's on your mind? Okay.
I thought he had another line about his toilet and AI, but...
Thanks for unhacking me, Rangers. I guess Administrator Markham reprogrammed me because she didn't want to lose me, but it wasn't comfortable being locked out of all my moral and decision-making nodes. Kinda confining, if you know what I mean. I feel much better now. Hello again, Rangers. Great. Ready when you are.
What's up? I'm Handcraft. It's totally radical to make your acquaintances. All kinds of stuff, broskies. I'm Blue's go-to bro. His top bro system is Bro Friday. Oh, well, I'm modeled after a left hand, but however you want to say it, bros, yeah, that's me. If Blue asks, I do it. Whatever I can to help my dude make major gains in his most respectable business. Mainly putting together his bodacious ideas into tubular gizmos. You know it, Brobolas. All the Blues dudes are always excellent to each other.
Look at the thing's eyes going back and forth.
It's a beautiful thing, Brosis. You got it, Bumblebees, but Max regrets to say my stores of crafting bits are at least full, so I can't spare any. But let me help you mod up your gear, my dudes. Just get your stuff all set up while you're next to me, and we'll see what we can do. Dudes, that does sound like an excellent adventure, but Blair needs me here, so I'm gonna have to bail. Radical offer, though, Briz. Later, bros. Take it sleazy.
Well, that's weird. Last time only one of these got the buff. This time a random 3 picked it up.
Oh, hey, Briz. Most excellent to see you again. You need a spot from your main hand? You got it, Bumblebees, but Max regrets to say my stores of crafting bits are at least full, so I can't spare any. But let me help you mod up your gear, my dudes. Just get your stuff all set up while you're next to me, and we'll see what we can do. Later, bros. Take it sleazy.
Reminds me of Detroit Become Human, where Kara is about to be wiped out.
You saved a bunch of lives out there, Rangers. Ha! See, you get it. Handcraft is a valued member of our team. It's a great assistant, and its positive can-do attitude is a real mood brightener. Simple, my fellow philosophers. Synths have actual sentience, free will, and therefore a right to self-determination. My friends are only programmed to appear self-aware. They aren't much more than mechanical mirrors of my own likes and dislikes. I tried to get SH to read philosophy because, I wanted to break my habit of reading trash. I figured high-minded conversations with it would spark my interest in deeper things. Sadly, like I said, it is my mirror, so it likes what I like, and finds boring what I find boring. I still try, though. I programmed them with a broad array of preferred personality engrams, which interact with pre-programmed knowledge databases to generate an artificial consciousness that has preferences and can change directive based on those preferences. Of course, even an artificial intelligence should enjoy its work. Okay.
You're okay. For cops. You're okay. For cops. Blue's cool with you, then we're cool. Hey, Rangers. If Blue's cool with you, then we're cool. If Blue's cool with you, then we're cool.
Hey. 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 If Blue's cool with you, then we're cool.
If you specialize in artificial intelligence or computer engineering, please take our employment test immediately. We're offering significant signing bonuses for qualified applicants.
Testing center's closed until Crow's Uprising is over. And maybe longer than that. Depends on who wins, I guess. Damn it, I knew she was a psycho when she took the test. Why did the computer pass her? So long. I don't suppose you brought my toilet paper.
Rangers? Anything else? All right.
No, I trust her. If Nova wants me to stay here, then that's what I'll do.
Alright. So I'm going to end the episode here. Next episode, we'll set up and prepare for the fights that are going to come here shortly. Alright guys, sorry about this one having to backtrack so goddamn much, but I didn't want to not do that quest. Alright, later.